When I was robbed by a broke homeless guy on my solo trip to Europe, Part 1/2. I thought I'd seen it all, but this took the cake. So, I'm on the train from Paris to Berlin, just me and my thoughts, enjoying the ride. I've got my backpack full of essentials, a change of clothes, some snacks, and a decent amount of cash. I'm feeling pretty chill, listening to music and watching the scenery roll by. Next thing I know, there's this guy sitting across from me, clearly homeless. He's got a messy beard and a tattered jacket, but you can't help but feel bad for the dude. We strike up a conversation, and he starts asking me for money. At first, I'm like, sure, happy to help. But then I realize he wants more than just a few euros. He starts talking about how broke he is, how he's been living on the streets for years, and how he can't even afford food. I feel bad, so I offer to buy him a drink or two. He accepts, and we have a decent conversation about life, traveling, and everything in between. Fast forward a few hours, and he asks me again for money. This time, it's not just a few euros, but a wad of cash from my backpack. I'm like, dude, I already gave you some money. He gets all aggressive, telling me that I owe him, that I've been taking advantage of him, and that he's going to make sure I regret this. He pulls out a knife, and I'm like, oh, great, now you're carrying a weapon too. The train is moving, and there are kids around. I try to stay calm, but my mind is racing with worst-case scenarios. He starts yelling at me, telling me that I'm the one who's taking advantage of him. I'm trying to reason with him, but he's having none of it. That's when he makes his move. He lunges at me with the knife, and that's when everything goes black. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in a hospital bed, with no memory of how I got there. The last thing I remember is the guy's face, twisted in anger. But here's the kicker, he was all smiles when the cops showed up to arrest him for assault, and it turns out, he's broke because he spent all his money on video games. Yeah, you read that right. Part 2, I'm still trying to process everything that happened. I mean, who tries to rob someone with a knife? And of course, the guy is broke because he spent all his cash on games. It's like he was waiting for an opportunity to happen. The police took him away, and they found out that he had a bunch of game consoles hidden in his backpack. They even found a credit card application in his jacket pocket. I'm still shaking my head over it all. But what really gets me is that the cops told me that this guy has been committing these crimes for years, always targeting tourists. He's like some kind of tourist vampire. They're still investigating, but I know one thing for sure, I'll be more careful where I travel next time around. As I was leaving the hospital, I saw a poster on the wall about a local charity that helps homeless people get back on their feet. And you know what? I'm donating to it tomorrow. Maybe I can help someone avoid ending up like this guy.